Breaking news right now out of Georgia. A federal judge is now saying the state must extend the deadline to accept mail-in ballots for 3 days past the election, as long as they are postmarked on Election Day. The current state law requires ballots to be received on Election Day itself. The Secretary of State is now saying they plan to appeal this ruling.
Free rapid COVID-19 testing for all Duval County students. Mayor Lenny Curry announcing today that the city will operate 4 lanes exclusively for students at 4 area testing locations. So this is a map showing those testing sites. The move follows an earlier city commitment to test all school district employees for free. At a press conference today, Mayor Curry said the rapid testing will be open to any student in Duval County schools and that those tests will be done at the direction of the school district.
I'm not going to mandate anyone be tested. I don't foresee that happening. I think that is a personal decision. But I would say if someone knows they've been exposed or they have symptoms, they ought to be tested and they ought to be isolating.
And those sites are open Monday through Friday from 11 until 7. Students must bring a letter of verification from their school's administrator and be accompanied by a parent or guardian.